Well,
Yeah.
I'm sure one thing that's going to carry over at Grants Pass Lodge number 84 is this education program that you put together. And as a former lodge education officer myself in the Grand Lodge of New York, this is a challenge, man. It's really tough. We know it's something that all lodges should be doing. We know it's something that all brothers want to do. Some people look at Masonic education as like a chore. Others go, well, this is a requirement that the Grand Lodge is giving us, so we have to provide something. But the other part of it is it really comes down to the fact that a lot of brothers are well-meaning and well-intentioned. They're just not properly trained, and they don't really have a background in the education process. Where do
Sure.
you find yourself in that scale?
Well, to give you a little background, so Oregon has no official title of Oregon Education Officer. So I was kind of self-appointed because I started going to meetings and I go, well, where's all the teachings we talk about? How are we making good men better? And it looks like we're just, we're going through doing the business meeting. All right, see you guys later. I'm like, well, that's not great. So when I started, I brought it up to the worshipful master. I'm like, hey, can I do education? Oh, sure. Sure. Do you know what you want to talk about? Yeah. I've got some topics. And I just kind of took it from there. So, and it's been a lot of trial and error because as I've found, not every Mason is interested in education or really some of the self-betterment part, like as a point of self-reflection or continual betterment or actions daily rather than on that day of the week.
Very powerful statement there, and we have the disclaimer that runs the beginning of the program.
Yeah, I'm familiar with it.
Yeah. And no one here is looking to get canceled or anything.
Right.
I do have a guess that's a dream of his, and he's a little stick of dynamite to deal with. But in this instance, in generalities, you touched on a stereotype which I have found to also be true. I've been a Master Mason for over 10 years now, and
Nice.
I'm in 2 different jurisdictions. A member of multiple lodges, and I have found that there are some brothers, and unfortunately, if I had to assign a percentage to it, I would say it's probably about 78% of Masons that once they do the Heramic Legend and complete their 3rd degree, that is the day that formal Masonic education ends for them. And it's a very sad thing, in my opinion.
It is, and I think a lot of it has to do with culture. We're on this idea for a long time, and there's a couple authors that bring it up and hit it home about numbers equals success. And we haven't got back to the idea that actually the quality of the members equals success. Mm-hmm. And it's a tough transition. I see it with a lot of brothers coming in, myself included, and about 5 to 10 years before that of guys that have come in and that's what they're looking for. Excuse me, especially Gen X. I'm definitely finding that generation to be like, hey, I want to do this. I'm looking for this. A lot of prospects coming in. I want self-betterment. I want self-reflection. How do I make myself better? Mm-hmm. I'm also finding stuff where guys are coming in and they either had a non-existent or a poor father figure in the household, and they did not get a lot of those teachings or that inculcation from a man figure in their life. Yep. Or a masculine figure in their life, I should say.
No, I totally pick up exactly what you're putting down. I think there's a lot of hope for the future generation that is coming through in Masonry now, because as you pointed out, the more conversations I've had, they are asking more of the philosophical based larger questions about Freemasonry, where I feel like a lot of brothers that came in that are my age, I hate to say this, but dude, I'm pushing 50. I turned 48 this year.
Same here. I'll be 48 as well. So
nice. Welcome to the club. How'd you get all the hair? Where did that come from?
Oh man, if the camera's facing the other way, it's
okay. That's my problem. I got to put a camera behind me. That's the solution. Damn it, if I only knew. Right? But yeah, I feel like, and not to question anything, and again, we're just speaking in generalities, and I do want to get to the point that we all do come in looking for that self-improvement. We approach it in different angles. A lot of it does, I think also come to the fact that, the guys, the pitchers, so to speak, the pitching coaches, the batting coaches of the lodges, that they're not there, that you'll get appointed a mentor or a brother that knows the ritual enough to get you through to the catechism to the next stage. Then you become a Master Mason, and really developing that education. To your point, if your Grand Lodge doesn't have a program, then you have to build your own.